The star pattern programs are a fundamental concept for beginners in C programming as they help understand nested loops, control statements, and logic building. One of the most popular patterns is the half pyramid. In this program, we use a series of stars to form a triangular or half pyramid shape. The number of stars in each row corresponds to the number row. This simple yet effective program demonstrates the following key programming skills. Uses of nested loops. The outer loop controls the rows and the inner loop manages the stars in each row. Understanding loop control, how to iterate through rows and columns with variable conditions. Pattern logic, building logical relationships between rows, columns, and the number of stars. Basic input output. For dynamic patterns, the user can enter the number of rows for the pyramid. Uh, we'll understand the nested loops. In pattern printing, we use nested loops. One loop controls rows and the other controls columns, stars in each row. The outer loop runs from 1 to n and controls how many rows are printed. The inner loop runs from 1 to I, current row number, and prints stars as shown in the program. Explanation is when I is 1, inner loop runs once, prints star. When I is equal to 2, inner loop runs twice, prints 2 star. When I is 3, inner loop runs 3 times, prints 3 stars. This continues until n rows are printed. Incremental star printing logic. The number of stars increases as row number increases. The first row has 1 star, the second row has 2 stars, the third row has 3 stars. This pattern follows the formula stars in row is equal to row number I. Each time the inner loop iterates I times to print the corresponding number of stars. Proper use of printf and lnl for formatting. Printf star space prints a star followed by a space. Printf ln moves to the next line after printing stars for a row. Example without spacing. This results in stars being too close together. Customizing the pattern with user input. Instead of fixing the number of rows, allow the user to enter the number of rows dynamically. So this is the code. So user input, when user inputs 6, there are 6 rows. This makes the program flexible.